Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Redbirds look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Paul DeJong.
Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
640.
And it's fouled away. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong, number 11 for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa.
The shortstop.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Number 25 for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one also hit deep to left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, what a sight for the Diamondback faithful here at Chase Field to get to see Paul Goldschmidt go deep again in his return. I'm sure these fans wish he would have won an NL MVP out here in the desert, but they'll take that swing of the bat home with them tonight.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Racing back the center fielder. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0. In now, Lars Nootbaar.
The designated hitter.
As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Caleb Smith comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 5. The Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So stepping in is Josh Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Now here's the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. DeYoung's got it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got the average up to 307 here, 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Wind up and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. On to the second inning here in the desert. Cards lead it 5-0. DeYoung digs in next.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
To the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. Popped him up. Varsho is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The right fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
So now here is Demetrius Lewis. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Varsho finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lewis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cole Calhoun.
And now the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Seth Beer. as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
From the stretch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
That's the ball.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.